In this class, we are discussing about the rules of linear inequation. Rule 1. Add or subtract the same number or expression to both sides. Inequality sign remains the same. Now, let me explain this rule by using the example. Okay? Example. We know that 4, it is less than 8. Isn't it? Say, add or subtract the same number or expression to both the sides. Here, I am adding plus 3 to both the sides. Okay? Add 3 on both the sides. Four plus 3. 8 plus 3. 4 plus 3 is what? 7. 8 plus 3 is 11. Isn't it? Again, 7 it is smaller than 11. Here, the inequality sign, this will remain same. See, inequality sign remains the same. Did you understand? In the same way, if we subtract the same number on both the sides, then the inequality sign remains the same. Let me take the same example. 4, it is less than 8. Now, subtract 3 on both sides. 4 minus 3. 8 minus 3. Okay? 4 minus 3 is what? 1. 8 minus 3 is 5. Again, the inequality sign, it will remain same. Isn't it? 1, it is lesser than 5. Right? In the same way, you can add or subtract the same expression to both sides of the equation. Then also the inequality sign remains the same. Okay? Listen carefully. To solve linear inequation, rules are very important. Okay? Rule 2. Both sides of linear inequation may be multiplied or divided by non-zero positive number. Sign of inequality remains the same. Let me explain this by using the example. See here, in this rule, each word is very important. See here, both sides of linear equation may be multiplied or divided by non-zero positive number. Non-zero means what? Except 0, we can use any positive numbers. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Okay? Now let me explain this by using the example. 4, it is lesser than 8. And all of you will agree with this, right? Suppose if I multiply both sides by 3. Okay? Then what it will become? 4 into 3. 8 into 3. 4 into 3 is 12. 8 3s are 24. See here. Sign, it will remain same. Isn't it? That is what the rule says. If you multiply both sides by the non-zero positive number, the inequality sign remains the same. Okay? In the same way, we can do it for the division. Again, we know that, let me take the same example. 4, it is lesser than 8. Divide both sides by 2. 2, it is a non-zero positive number, right? Say 4 divided by 2. 8 divided by 2. 2 ones are 2 twos are, isn't it? 2 ones are 2 threes are. 2 it is lesser than 3. Here the inequality sign remains the same. This is for the meaning of rule 2. Okay. And here in the rule 2, each word is very important. Non-zero positive number. If you multiply or divide by non-zero positive number, then the inequality sign remains the same. Okay. Rule 3. Both sides of linear inequation may be multiplied or divided by non-zero negative number. Sign of inequality changes. Let me explain this by using the example. Okay. Let me take the same example what I have taken in the rule 2. Okay. 4, it is lesser than 8. Right. Now, see here, if I multiply both sides by, see this one very carefully, non-zero negative number. Non-zero negative number means what? We should not use the number 0, isn't it? Then non-zero negative number means -1, -2, -3 and so on. Here let me multiply it by -1. It is non-zero negative number. Okay. Then what it will become? 4 into -1. 8 into -1. Isn't it? 4 into -1 is what? -4. 8 into -1 is what? -8. See here the inequality sign, it is like this, isn't it? But -4 and -8, when you will do this, the inequality sign it will changes, isn't it? We know that -4 it is greater than -8, right? Therefore, remember this. When we will multiply or divide by non-zero negative number, the sign of inequality changes. Okay, this is very important. 4, it is lesser than 8. Okay, divide both sides by -2. See here. 4 divided by -2. 8 divided by -2. 2 ones are 2 twos are. -2. 2 ones are 2 threes are. -3. Isn't it? We know that -2 it is greater than -3. Isn't it? We are dividing it by non-zero negative number. Then the sign of inequality changes. This is very important. Okay. When you will multiply or divide by non-zero negative number, sign of inequality changes. Okay. Rule 4. On removing negative sign on both sides of linear inequation, then the sign of inequality changes. Now let me give the example. We know that -3 it is greater than -9, isn't it? And all of you will agree with this, right? Suppose if I remove the negative sign on both sides of the equation, okay, I will remove this. Then it will become 3 and it will become 9. Then now you tell me whether 3 is greater or 9 is greater. 9 is greater, right? Means on removing the negative sign on both sides of the equation, then the sign of inequality changes, right? This is the meaning of the rule 4. 5 on reciprocal on both sides of linear inequation, then the linear inequation sign changes. Let me give the example. Say 2. It is smaller than 4, isn't it? We know that 2 it is smaller than 4. If we take the reciprocal on both sides of linear equation, that is, take the reciprocal on both sides, then it will become what? 1 by 2 and 1 by 4. What is the value of 1 by 2 in the decimal form? That is 0.5, right? Then 1 by 4, it is 0.25, isn't it? Okay, I will do it here. 1 by 2 is nothing but, how to do this? 0.2, 5s are 10. Some of them, they need it. Therefore, I am doing it in detail. Then 4 2s are 8. Okay. Now look at this, 0.5 and 0.25. Which is greater? 0.5 is greater, isn't it? See here. Here the inequality sign, it says that 2 it is lesser than 4. But 1 by 2 it is greater than 1 by 4. Isn't it? This is the meaning of rule 5. Hope you have understood the rules of linear inequation. How we were solving linear equation, in the same way we are going to solve the linear inequations. But we have to careful about the rules. We must know when we have to change the inequality sign and when we should not change the inequality sign. Some of the procedures, they are same in solving linear equation and linear inequation. Just we have to very careful about the rules. Hope you have understood. Thank you.